Delighted to be able to report that the weather has cooperated here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Rangers up against West Ham United.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Jared Bowen. Here's Manuel Lanzini. A good and fair challenge. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today? Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And they deal with the threat this time. Declan Rice. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Kamara. Ryan Jack. Well read to put an end to that attack. Jared Bowen. Antonio. And return to Lanzini. Pablo Fornals. Press well. Fornals. And here's Lanzini. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. Can he get them in front? Just couldn't get it through. Kent. And the ball with Jack. Lundstrom. Good movement. Aribo. It's a perfect challenge.
We've had a mobile phone handed in. If you've lost your mobile phone, can you please make your way to reception after the game? Thank you.
Well, nothing comes of it. Aaron Cresswell. Issa Diop. Cresswell with it. Well, incumbent upon the referee to stop play so that treatments can be administered. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
And the game restarted by means of a drop ball. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Fornals. Suchek. In possession, Bowen. Keeping the ball moving. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Lundstrom. Ryan Jack. Ryan Kent has it. Kamara. Poor pass under no real pressure.
Well, as you can see, West Ham have had most of the ball, but unless they find some inspiration from somewhere, I'm not sure where the winner will come from. They certainly need to up the tempo.
Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Fornals. Lanzini. And here's Fornals. Accurate pass, and he's in. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Kral. Here's Manuel Lanzini. Fornals. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Ryan Jack. Ryan Kent has it. Lundstrom. Kamara. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Aaron Cresswell. Pablo Fornals with it. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
Unable to keep the ball. Counter-attacking, very much an option. The cross is on. Is it going to be? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Now what can they do from here? This looks interesting. And here's Lanzini. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Decent position. It's got to be! And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Well, the action underway once again, and the onus is on West Ham to find a response now. And the pass, a good one. Barisic. And the ball with Jack. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack.
Well, there you have it. West Ham have had so much of the possession, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
Antonio. Very quick thinking there. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. Crossing into the middle. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy. Certainly no stopping that.
Well, a second goal for them here. Just 15 minutes remaining. Aribo. Kamara. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Lundstrom. Aribo. And never in any doubt from the keeper. And the counter looks on here, options available. All hands on deck. And whipped into the box. And an effective clearance. Suchek. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, not hard to read that pass. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Lundstrom. And it's Tavernier. Aribo. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Let's fly here! Just made sure nothing came of that. And just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. And that is going to be that. The referee blows the whistle and it brings this game to an end. Disappointment, you've got to say, for West Ham.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals